Yo guys, it's TheFatRat, and today we have some news with the 139 open beta for American Truck. So, there is now the experimental open beta is now available. I will not actually be showing any in-game footage because I am very pushed for time this evening to get it sort of like to film it and edit it to get it out as soon as possible. So I thought I will show some images that they put on the blog and I will try and get a video out as soon as possible over the weekend. If you're interested, and if you are interested in seeing that, subscribe. So yeah, as I said, it's still going to be a few weeks until we see the 139 release. It'll come out before Euro Truck, obviously, as it's not out, and it'll be, I'd say, could be Halloween, just after Halloween when this comes out. So we'll be talking about probably December before certain Truckers MP. Slight roast there, but kind of true. So yeah, it's a bit buggy, so as well, that's another reason why I didn't want to try it just now, because I would like to play around with it before I would record, but you know. It's only available for Windows users at the moment. Windows or Linux and Mac OS will get it shortly. And so the first update is a new launch pad. So when you open up the game, it's going to look slightly different now. And looking at the image, there's I'm not really, I can't understand it because it's a bit blurry for me. Because I'm reading this on an iPad. But it's for new additions that are going to come to the game in the future, and that'll be accessed through the Launchpad. I have no idea what could possibly be on that, but if you have any ideas, leave them in the comments below. So there's a new way for the profiles to be accessed via drop-down options. That makes sense. And you'll also find the DLC browser, mod manager, profile manager. Yeah, that's sort of what was already there. So it's just been redesigned, and we can assume that'll happen with your truck as well. So you can also change your game settings without even having to load your game, which is very useful. So like if you need to set up your wheel, or you need to set up like controls, or I don't know if it does that, but like graphics options and stuff, that'll work quite nicely. As I say, first iteration of the Launchpad design, and it will. There's subject to change over the open beta period. So that's it's not going to be the final product, but we'll hopefully know in a month or so what it'll be. The next bit is Lowboy Trailers. Now we've got some new images. I never showed the ones for American Truck previously, but as previously mentioned with the Euro Truck video, which again, if you haven't watched, there will be a card on screen, hopefully, if I remember. And so there'll be Lowboy Trailers added in, which is what I would call a low loader. And there's the Special Transport Forest Machinery and Heavy Cargo DLCs. I forgot there's a Forest Machinery DLC. But basically, there's again all these different customizations and different cargoes and stuff. There'll be so you can do some of the customizations are the color, trailer accessories, beacons, chassis options, lengths, and articulated axles, and it says and more. I will have to investigate this as well. As I said, I will try and get a video out as soon as I can, showing off these new trailers and some of the other new features in the game. And one of the other new additions, well, new in quotation marks because it was released with Idaho, is Viewpoints. With Idaho, they had these new features, I think is technically the term, called Viewpoints, where basically you can drive up and you can click on it and it shows you a viewpoint. The best way I can describe it is for Forza players. Your beauty spots in Forza where you go up and it shows you. And I don't think it has like a speaking thing like it does in Forza, but you can see the landscape and you'll be able to see your truck a lot. It seems quite interesting. I haven't actually personally tried it, even with Idaho, because if I bought Idaho yet, I don't know. I can't remember. I haven't played American Truck as much as I probably should have. But yeah, it's a very popular feature that was added with Idaho. I do remember seeing it at the time, and but the only problem was it was only in Idaho, but they are now expanding it to Washington and Utah. So each state will receive 10 new cutscenes, which is quite good. They'll be greyed out to begin with, and you have to go and discover them, which I mean, for somebody that hasn't half discovered the map, suits me alright. But that's effectively it for this one. There's going to be, I'll put on screen now the change log. So again, just so you can Look at it yourself. There's new Viewpoints in Washington and Utah DLCs. As part of the map, the UIs, a launchpad redesign, vehicles are Lowboy Trailers, which are ownable and including articulated ones, and the new features are viewpoint improvements, sound updates and improvements, trailer browser and lister shows all valid cargo variants, and experimental transmission input shaft emulation and clutch brake support, which I have no idea what that means. But as I said, that is a quick sort of summary from what the blog says of what's new. I'm going to go try out some of this stuff now, see what it is. I'll try and get the video out as soon as I can. Make sure to subscribe, and if you want, to ring the bell so you'll be notified whenever I inevitably make that video. Like the video if you enjoyed, comment if you want what other sort of things you want to see, because I've had comments from people saying that they're actually really enjoying this news stuff that I'm doing. They say it's very useful and I should keep doing it, and that's good enough for me. I will keep doing this news. I try and do it as quickly as I can. I was slightly late tonight, but and if you have any other ideas for other things I can do, leave them below. So thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.